Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Jim Ross here at ringside with two men that are going to be deeply involved on Thanksgiving at Starrcade 87. We'll be talking to Sting in just a few moments about his six-man match. But, Barry, this is the match that I know you worked your entire career for. It happens on Thanksgiving against Dr. Death, Steve Williams.
You know, Jim, I'll tell you what, it's something that I have to work at every day. Now, you know, this match is signed, but this match is signed for the #1 contender. Now, continuing to be the #1 contender, I have to continue to take on the challengers for my Western States Championship and win every night. Now, I don't know if Dr. Death's schedule is too easy, but I know mine is very, very difficult. Now, I have people like Arn Anderson, Eddie Gilbert right up here in the ring, and Terry Taylor trying to practically decapitate me one night in Cleveland, Ohio. But now we're coming down to it, and I'll tell you somebody that's even more excited than I am about Starrcade is Sting right here.
I'll tell you what, big guy, you're going to be in a six-man tag team match.
A lot of good things happening for me. I'm feeling good and pumped up and big, and more than anything, I'm feeling hot. It's called Chi-Town Heat. As a matter of fact, I'm so hot, don't stand close to me. You just might melt, Russie. Chi-Town Heat, the biggest show of my life, and I can't wait because Hot Puff Eddie Gilbert, Zbyszko, and Steiner, I prove myself against you. You're going to feel the wrath of the Stinger, all three of you. Ow! Yeah!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a great one getting ready to kick off here now. Nikita Koloff and Eddie Gilbert. Let's go up to the ring. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard from Sting and Barry Windham, and now we've got the main event of the evening. As the old expression goes, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert in the big grudge match against Nikita Koloff. We're bringing it to you right here along the Wrestling Network. And this is sort of a UWF NWA battle because we've got Eddie Gilbert, Jack, that has stolen, he and Terry Taylor stolen Nikita's belt.
That's absolutely right. In a match in Atlanta between Nikita Koloff and, of course, Terry Taylor, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert went out there and stole Nikita's belt.
Fantastic live wrestling action from the stars of the UWF and NWA coming to the Civic Auditorium in San Francisco Monday, November 9th, 7:30 p.m. Featuring an elimination tag bout as Ronnie Garvin and Gorgeous Jimmy take on Nature Boy Ric Flair and Lex Luger. You'll also see the awesome Road Warriors squaring off with the Sheepherders. Larry Zbyszko goes after the Western States title held by Barry Windham and much more. For Monday, November 9th, 7:30 p.m., Civic Auditorium, San Francisco. Tickets are available at all Bass ticket outlets.
Well, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert certainly doesn't seem to be too excited about jumping into the ring with that man, Nikita Koloff. Nikita's outraged, and Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, Jack, has got to have one of the soundest game plans. He's got to have given a lot of thought to wrestling Nikita Koloff under these circumstances.
Well, I tell you, Jim, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert started this thing when he slid in there and stole the belt. You know, Commissioner John Ayers of the UWF and, of course, President Jim Crockett of the NWA worked long, spent a lot of hours to put that unification match together between Taylor and Nikita. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert went in the ring and ended a lot of hours of negotiation by just ripping off the belt and running away with it. So if anybody's going to give him the score, it's going to be Nikita. And Hot Stuff better be careful because he could find himself in some serious trouble right here. Yeah, see there, he's a little surprised.
You know, he is a man that has made it very clear to a national television audience that we are the television champion. We, meaning plural, I understand. When I was in school, they hold both. They have in their possession both belts. If you'll notice, neither belt is here at ringside tonight, but we are the champions. Sound like a song.
That is a song.
Back into the corner they go, and Gilbert trying to take some sort of advantage here. Nikita Koloff with a right hand, and Gilbert all the way outside to the concrete. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert right out here beside us. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more of this great main event after this timeout. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Jim Ross and Jack Gregory. This is the big UWF main event here on the Wrestling Network. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and Nikita Koloff. You know the situation evolving around the UWF and the NWA World Television Championship. And this contest with Nikita Koloff thus far controlling the tempo, and he's got a powerful side headlock on Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Koloff on Thanksgiving will certainly have the advantage over Terry Taylor as far as the strength and size is concerned.
Jim, Ivan Koloff also has to consider something else. When we get down to Starrcade, that unification match between for the UWF TV title and the NWA TV title, Nikita's also got to consider in the back of his mind where Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert's going to be. You know, Hot Stuff showed up at the ringside and took that NWA belt with him.
Well, he's going to be involved in a 6-man tag team match on Starrcade with Rick Steiner and Larry Zbyszko against Freebird Michael Hayes, Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin, and Sting. And I don't think Eddie Gilbert will have, he'll be able to come back to the ring after that one. I tell you, so much excitement's happening. Starrcade 87 on Thanksgiving. War Games 4 at the Nassau Coliseum on Long Island, New York on Wednesday night, November 25th. That's going to be one of the greatest nights. What a kickoff to Starrcade, and where else could it happen but the Big Apple, Nassau Coliseum on Long Island. War Games 4, Wednesday night before Thanksgiving.
They're fired up about Starrcade, aren't they? I tell you, I was in Dallas the other day. We were in Atlanta. Everybody comes up. That's the first thing on their mind. What about Starrcade?
Nikita Koloff now, I think, is physically trying to intimidate Eddie Gilbert. He's trying to really physically insert himself in this match. He has done so, but that is Nikita Koloff's style. He has a great background in Eddie Gilbert as well, but look at Koloff holding on to the side headlock. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, that was a perfect belly-to-back suplex. However, Koloff, with his tenacity and his determination, his intensity, held on to the side headlock, did not relinquish the hold, and he is still the aggressor. Gilbert trying to create a base, get back to his feet, but Nikita Koloff utilizing his advantage as far as the strength is concerned. I think you have to say that Gilbert is a better tactician. He is more experienced. Great elbow by Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, catching Nikita Koloff coming off the ropes. Inside cradle, Nikita in a pinning predicament, and Gilbert barely escaped that one. Boy, right back to the side headlock. Jack, I tell you, Nikita's game plan looks to be pretty obvious now. He's working on the head and the shoulders, the neck of Eddie Gilbert.
And he's been extremely, extremely effective right now against Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert.
And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with more of this Wrestling Network main event after this very brief timeout. And Gilbert has taken over on Nikita Koloff in this grudge match here on the Wrestling Network. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, you knew he wouldn't be down long. He's a tremendous competitor. And he found the opening during the commercial break, Jack. We saw him take Nikita Koloff outside and ram him into the steel railing surrounding the ring. And he has not let up since that moment.
I tell you, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert has never, always amazed me. He never surprised me. He is really a tenacious competitor. But look at both men. They're in a war out there right now.
This is a very physical encounter. A prelude to what you'll see on Thanksgiving when Nikita Koloff and the right-hand man of Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, Terry Taylor, square off at Starrcade 87 Chi-Town Heat. And this one's heating up here in New Orleans. Ooh!
Oh!
Both men had the same idea, and they uncorked on each other.
They both paid the price for it, too, Jim. They're both down.
There's a gut check here. Referee Randy Anderson will be counting both men and is doing so.
Nikita's getting up. Eddie's getting up.
Both men have regained their feet, but not for long, as Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert just walked into a right hand, but he's coming right back. You got to hand it to Gilbert. Look at Nikita Koloff.
Look at the determination, the intensity on Nikita's face. Bam!
What a right hand. Nikita Koloff and Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert's in trouble now. Nikita Koloff, what an intense competitor. He wants this belt back. And he's taking it out right now on Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert.
He's making Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert pay the price for taking his NWA TV belt in Atlanta.
The fans want to see that Russian sickle. That's what they want to see. But Nikita, the overzealous youngster from Russia, he rushed Gilbert into the corner. But look at Gilbert's putting something on his hand. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert's got a foreign object on that right fist. Nikita Koloff just nailed Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert with a Russian sickle. Wait a minute, here comes Terry Taylor. Terry Taylor's in the ring. Terry Taylor hammering away on Nikita Koloff. He hit him in the back of the head with a championship belt.
What is Taylor gonna do?
It looks like he's getting ready to fight.
He's thrown the referee out of the ring. Oh my gosh.
Taylor taking over now, Nikita Koloff. They couldn't wait till Thanksgiving to hook it up. Taylor trying to rip his eye out. Right hand by Terry Taylor, and Terry Taylor is taking it to Nikita Koloff here. Taylor stomping away with those leather-soled shoes.
They ambushed Nikita Koloff in Atlanta, and now they are ambushing Nikita in New Orleans.
The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, is here at ringside. Terry Taylor thinks he's... Wait just a minute. Terry... Woo! Nikita Koloff just delivered a Russian sickle, and it took Taylor out of his shoes.
And Nikita's got both belts.
Nikita Koloff's got both belts. He threw Taylor's belt back on top of him. I mean, what a sickle. And Dusty Rhodes came to the aid of his super partner.
Let me tell you what, Starcade right here. Lex Luger, this is the heat. The heat is on, Daddy. Now then, the leg of Dusty Rhodes. Lex Luger, Starcade 87. Let's get it on, baby. We're ready.
Use it right here. Right now. Terry Taylor. He got this title. You know how come. Starcade. That belt. UWF title belongs to me, the Dark Side.
And we'll be back with more wrestling action right after this timeout.